Hi everyone, my name is Johan Paul Gregory, and today I'm going to share with you overcome tough time for real estate agents and real estate negotiators by applying the 2Ps. And of course, for those of you who are brokers or freelance, sometimes they call you the illegals if you're not registered under the Board of Valuers. We do hope that you will come and join us, get your rent tag, and do this business in a proper way. If you are not sure on which agency to join, in my previous video I shared 3 key reasons on how to choose a real estate agency. And maybe to sum it up very quickly before I start this session. First one, you've got to choose the company that has the brand. And second one, the 3S, the system, support, and the structure that they are providing. And of course, the third one is the network. But nevertheless, if you are interested to join us at Redfield Mall KL, please let us know. Okay, so these are the 2Ps. First thing first, regardless of all the negative news that we have listened and of course what we are facing, especially throughout Malaysia, alright, we will still stay focused. This is very crucial. Staying focused is never easy, but nevertheless it's very important for us. Of course, focus on what? Making money to provide for ourselves and our family. At the end of the day, in whatever business they're doing, and especially in real estate, we need to we want to provide for our family. So we can provide a very good service, and ultimately, when your people are satisfied and very happy with a good service, you'll be highly rewarded with money. Okay, so our objective is to do what? As a real estate agent or real estate negotiator, objective is to close a deal. That is the most important thing, of course, in the right way. Okay, so how to take note? REAs and RENs must not start the blaming process, but rather take responsibility for the results. We can blame a lot of things, right? We can blame the market slow, we can blame the economy, we can blame about global economy, we can blame about so many other negative news, except we can blame ourselves. Me, myself also, I find it challenging as I go throughout Malaysia and listening to real estate agents, real estate negotiators sharing me the tough times. But I also hear some good news. That they have closed a deal, they really focus and they close the 6-figure deals, the 7-figure deals also. So opportunity lies when, especially when we have problems or challenges facing us. So it's the way how we take it. So strengthen your positive mental during tough times. Easy times I think no need to strengthen. At the end of the day, when we advertise, I got so many calls. Like myself, when I advertise this time, very few calls. Yeah, I have a few calls, and some of them just maybe want to know about the market rate, but they don't have the intention to buy. Some of them they want to buy, but they cannot buy. And I want a foreigner wanted to buy a property in Malaysia. After corresponding several emails, I think more than 10 emails. After finally he just wrote an email to me saying, I fed up with Malaysia, the way how they handle things, so on and so forth. So I still haven't replied his email yet. I need to think on how to handle his email, though he's not interested to buy any properties in Malaysia due to our system and structure. Okay? So, when you take ownership, you control your life, but if you start blaming, you will become unproductive in the real estate industry. Previously, when I was in the insurance line, in the sales line, initially I had a success, but subsequently I become very negative. I start blaming everybody except myself. So it's not a good thing. So in real estate, you must not start to blame people. Yes, of course, sometimes we ask, why must it happen to us? It's okay. Alright, you can complain, you can just mama, but you have to stand up and move forward again. Okay, so what you need to do? Come read together. Choose positivity over negativity. I think this is more important. If you choose negative, whatever we do is very difficult. Okay, so but why some don't? Reason, simple. They are confused with wants and wishes. They don't achieve their dream because they only want and they wish to achieve something. Only wish, but they don't take action. So if you keep on wanting things and wish only and do not have a plan or whatever action plan, you cannot achieve it. But if you have the desire to achieve it, you must have a plan. Okay, when you wish, what happened? Okay, when you want it, what do? Different. Okay, so there are 2 P's I came up with to succeed during tough times. So the first P, positive attitude. We need to have a positive attitude in whatever we're doing, especially in the real estate industry. And second one, we need to have a plan. A plan that sometimes it doesn't work out, but it's okay. But at least you have a plan, and we should have a backup plan, or they call it contingency plan. So it is, for more details of this training, you can join us at Redfield Mount Kiara, or whatever training that I'm going to conduct in future, maybe in the 3rd quarter or the 4th quarter for real estate agent and real estate negotiators. So there are 2 P's to succeed in this real estate during these tough times will be positive attitude, and you need to have a plan. And I'll share more details on concrete details on how to have a positive plan and how to have a foolproof 100% plan and a backup plan. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all the success, and I hope that this short little video clip can help you to create awareness that during tough times, during these challenging times, you need to have a positive attitude and you need to have a plan. Okay? So with this, I wish you all the best, and may God bless you with wisdom and achieve success in your real estate business. Thank you. Take care. Bye.